Hey guys, this is Josh with Cornerstone Equipment, and behind me we've got the new Holland C330 Midnight Edition. Let's check it out. All right, so this is, again, our C330 Midnight Edition with the tinted windows, got our fresh decals on there. And I did put the post driver on this for a reason, because yes, this is gonna be a great smaller unit for you landscapers. However, a great little track machine for you farm guys, or you just wanna clean up your property. You're putting up new fence. You can use something like this on your property. But again, so this particular unit is gonna be a standard flow machine. We've got about 3,000 pounds of lift capacity on this, and we're gonna have about 10 feet of dump height once we're fully extended with the Super Boom on this. So again, this is a smaller unit than, say, our C332 or C337. We've got a smaller track, a 17-inch track, compared to a 17.7-inch track on the larger units. Again, a smaller machine, probably 8,600 pounds, somewhere in there. But this is, again, gonna be perfect for your smaller jobs around the property, around the farm type use. So the C330 does have a 67 horsepower Fiat powertrain engine in it. Compared to once you get up to a C332, C337, you're gonna have 74 horsepower. But again, we're still under that DEF limit of 75 horsepower, so you're not gonna have to worry about any DEF on this unit at all. So if we open the back of this, one thing that I do love that New Holland's done, everything's very easily accessible, like I talked about in all of our videos. The hydraulic filters right there, your oil dipsticks right there, your oil fill, your oil filter, your battery disconnect, air filter, everything right here, very easily accessible for you guys who are servicing it yourself, and especially you guys that are taking it in the shop or out in the field, you service guys. Again, 2 bolts will tilt this entire cab up so that you have access to all your hydraulics on this unit. All right, so sitting inside the cab, it is a smaller, like I said, smaller unit than our C332, C337, but you still have a ton of space in here. You've got your air ride heated seat, like usual. You have all your similar controls that you have on all of your other units. Everything from your coupler lock and unlock, to your hazard lights, to your strobe light, if you have a strobe light, your bucket float, your windshield wipers, and then your heat and AC, HVACs all over here on your left. And then on your right, you're gonna have your lights, your throttle, your push to operate, your turn signals, and your key start. And then you've also got an adjustment on here to go from ISO to H pattern on your controls. All right, so hopefully you all have a pretty good picture of this 8-inch LCD screen here that comes standard in all of our models, including the C330. As you can tell, on the top third, you're gonna have your backup camera, you're gonna have your voltage to your battery, your fuel levels, hydraulic temperatures, hours, all that good stuff. However, what I really wanna show you all is this Easy EH here to your left. So there's gonna be 3 different settings, low, medium, and high. And what I really recommend, if you're a new operator, or if you have a new operator and you're getting used to the pilot controls and getting used to the machine, turn that thing on low. If you're a more experienced operator, you're looking for that bucket to go up and down quicker, I would crank that thing up so you can get to where you're going even quicker. I don't have the machine turned on right now, but you can engage creep mode. And then another thing I want to point out too is your ride control. So if you've got a bucket full of gravel or a heavy load on your bucket and you're going through some bumpy area, you can turn that ride control on where your bucket is essentially gonna float with you. Otherwise, you're just gonna be kind of rocking back and forth and it's gonna beat you up in the cab. All right, so now that we kind of got a closer view in the cab here, I really want to point out that you have nearly a 360-degree view in here. Any way you look out, you can see all around you. And you've got, on top of that, your backup camera here on your dash. But again, on the C330 compared to your C332 or 337, your boom, your arch of the boom is going to be a little bit further down. Again, you still have a lot of great visibility out of the 332, 337, 345, but it's just going to be a little bit lower here. And again, great visibility, especially if you're in tight quarters, maneuvering this thing around. All right, guys, so if you all want more information on the brand new Holland C330 Midnight Edition, head over to our website at KY Cornerstone to get the details.